There's been a major development, and I think you need to. I think that there's a bit of a connection with you as well. Do you know you went to this channel, ex-Muslim Sahil?
Yes.
He's an Indian ex-Muslim. He doesn't call him anything other than an ex-Muslim, but he said it numerous times that he doesn't believe in any religion. So I would just think he's probably an agnostic atheist. But that's besides the point.
Okay.
The guy is, and I've been careful with what people to endorse and what not to endorse. But again, it doesn't matter. I mean, the guy is big on his own, right? So he started only a year or two ago by the name of ex-Muslim Sahil. He would never reveal his face. So a month ago, and his channel was growing quite rapidly because he actually is quite eloquent. He's actually quite smart. Like even with amongst ex-Muslim YouTubers as well, you're going to have low quality orators or speakers, and you're going to have good quality speakers. So he's one of those ones. He's smart, clever. His foundations are quite clear. He knows how to. So anyways, he was the best out of the lot. And then there's an anti-apostasy squad, because we've been enjoying this unopposed. Yeah, that's what they call it. We've been enjoying this unopposed assault on Islam in the Urdu Hindi speaking domain. So now, after 3 years, I started this in 2019. And after 3 years, now they have said, okay, well, we got to do something, because the original clerics are not trained for this. They're trained to debate with Christians or Hindus or amongst their own sects. They're not trained to debate with atheists. So they haven't responded to us. Now there's an anti-apostasy squad, self-appointed, and they go after these ex-Muslim atheists or ex-Muslims. One such guy is Mufti Yasir al-Wajidi. He's the leader of the pack, but he's clever because he lives in the United States. So he doesn't really do anything himself directly, but all the people who sit around him, they pull every dirty trick out of the book that they can.
Right.
Every dirty trick. So a month ago, they doxed him. They showed his real face, his real name, the place where he worked at. So basically, they put out a fatwa against him, and they know what they're doing. They know why they're doing it. If some person is not showing his ID, his face, then obviously he's worried about his safety. Yeah, you and I, we think that we have some degree of safety. That's why we're showing our faces.
Yeah.
But if I was living in Pakistan or even in India, if I'm not showing my face, then that says a lot about your own community. And then they revealed it. They didn't say anything. Again, they're clever, because they're not going to say it. Otherwise, they could get charged. One person in America and the other person who live in India, they can be charged. So they go, okay, well, we're just saying that if you want to criticize Islam, why don't you show it with your face? So his name is so and so and so, and this is his photo, and this is the shop where he works at. So they revealed his ID. So ex-Muslim Sahil, he obviously got worried, shut his channel down, took a step back, and went away for a month or so. And I knew that because he's not the kind of person that I think you could intimidate quite easily. So anyway, so I said that, I went to his last stream and I said, stay strong. This is a dirty tactic by these people. We've always known this. When I started, I knew that they're going to do that. They're going to come after me as well. And we all know that. I mean, when you started it, I gave you some little pep talk as well, that what they are going to do. Can I put you on mute, because you're actually breathing quite heavily? So that they're going to come after you. That's what they do. So it kind of backfired, because now ex-Muslim Sahil has been picked up by the mainstream Indian TV channel called India Today. And this debate was posted yesterday, as you can see, May 14th. It has gotten 1 million views, actually 1.1 million views in less than 24 hours. So he sat there. Yeah. So he sat there and he stood against these 3 clerics. Well, actually, only one of them was a cleric. The other 2 were nominal Muslims. They were like, "Oh, for you is your religion, for me is my religion." You know, that abrogated verse. So he had the answer. He had the answer for everything, every single thing, and he was so calm and his demeanor. And this is what I love about him. His demeanor. He's very cool. He never raised his voice. He had his laptop right there, which is so funny. Those who speak Urdu and Hindi, that's his laptop. Those who speak Urdu and Hindi must watch it if you haven't already watched it. So
I'm gonna watch it after this stream.
I told you this. Absolutely, this was absolutely amazing. So I spoke with him after that as well, and I gave him a message, and I said I spoke to him over WhatsApp, and I said, you know what? Because there you go. You can see there's shouting and screaming. Even the crowd. Let me show if I can find.
What do you mean, shouting and screaming?
Oh, these clerics were shouting and screaming. They would not let him speak. But he had one-liner. This is how well trained we are. We can just drop a one-liner and just sit back and watch the show and let them implode. Let them dig a bigger hole for themselves. 9-year-old Aisha. Okay, sorry, how are you going to spin it? For you Muslims, you can spin it. But anyway, so even one of the Muslims from the audience, let me show you this. One of the Muslims from the audience got upset and he got angry and he started shouting. Oh, look at this. So there was whole shouting and screaming. They got up and I can't really play that. Not that it just wouldn't make sense.
He's enjoying the show. Look at his face.
Oh, yeah. You can see. There you go. So he's saying that. He's like, this is written right in the Quran. And most of these people didn't even know what was in the Quran. So, oh no, he absolutely demolished them. So anyway, so one of the Muslim guys in the audience, this girl she was a child, innocent child. So Sahil prompted the other ex-Muslim lady. He prompted her to ask her, do you think your intellect is half of that of a man? She couldn't answer. She said, no, I'm studying at so-and-so university. I could not be stupid.
Yes.
So they were like, yes, this is what the Prophet said. So this is entertainment galore. My point is, anyway, so go and watch it. 1.1 million views. These guys, Yasir Al-Wajdi, I have to call him out because the person sits next to him, Mufti Hamdard, he exposed Sahil, and it backfired so much so that he sat on national TV.
Wow.
He sat on national TV, and now he's become a star.
That's
And
poetic
who
justice.
Else? That is poetic justice. Let me show you his channel, ex-Muslim Sahil. And he actually posted this video. So there's some crazy videos going on. The Thug Live one.
This is amazing.
So he goes, I think this is the one. This is the one. So, well, there's no point in playing the video. This is the guy who revealed his ID. He showed his face and photo. At that point, this is look how inappropriate this is. He revealed his face, name, his place of work, and that is poetic justice. Hoping that he would cower away, he would run away, which he did for about a month.
Intimidation tactics. Yeah. Then he came back stronger, bigger, and better than before.
Which he did, and there you go. This is where he came
unmasked.
Back.
So there we go. Yeah.
Unmasked.
You try and silence him, he goes on national TV and says it to the whole world.
Yes, and he doesn't need to hide his face now. Same thing happened with me. I wanted to have a little conversation with this Mullah Manafik guy. I did this, and as a result, I got the idea. I was like, why don't I do this every week and speak to ordinary people? And that changed the dynamics. After that event, that was such a turning event in September or August 2019 that I started doing these live streams with ordinary people. I shared my link and I said, any Muslim can come and have a chat with me. After that, all these channels started popping up. And now Sahil is one of them. And then Muslims come. They think that, oh, we're going to shut him up. We're going to leave him. He's not going to have any comeback. But they go back with even more weakened faith when they go back after they enter the stream. So it's quite amazing. But when we confronted Mufti Yasir Al-Wajdi, those of you who don't know, this guy is he's supposed to be, and I'm still watching him very closely. I'm not going to accuse him of anything yet, but I have a hunch that he is, he's in on it. Why? Because these people who dox other people, anyone can know that why they're doing it. They're doing it to intimidate them. and they're also hoping that maybe some jihadi will take care of them. They don't say it explicitly, but that's the hope behind it. Those people who are doing it, they're sitting right next to Dr. Yasir al-Wajidi Sahab. So Yasir al-Wajidi might not be doing it himself. This is the gentleman. So anyway, he's the leader of the anti-apostasy squad, but so far he's given more grief to Muslims than actually answered our questions, because they can't. It's much worse, and it's not an easy job for them. So anyway,
do
they
actually call themselves the anti-apostasy squad? Like, is that like the really?
Yeah, they do. So, do you remember this guy? Yeah.
Oh,
look at this. This is Malangi. Look at Malangi Sabur Ahmed. So this is how screwed they are. So this guy on the left that you see, he's the biggest cleric, arguably, probably if not the biggest, the second biggest, especially when it comes to YouTube. Across 5-6 different channels, got 10 million subscribers and everything. And I usually poke him, and he sometimes tries to respond to me, but then he can't. Because again, as I said, these muftis are not trained in countering philosophical or scientific criticism on Islam from scientific or philosophical worldview, or especially from an atheistic worldview. So they did this stream in Ramzan or Ramadan. He did this stream with his anti-apostasy squad, and he was taking tips from them. He was taking tips from them. He was like, so we don't know there's Big Bang in the Quran, but these pro-science atheist guys, they said the universe came into existence after this Big Bang. Is there a Big Bang in the Quran? And then Sabur is telling them. It's like, and Sabur said, no, actually, I think in this video, Sabur said, no, you know what? We don't try to prove Islam through science. So it sounds good, like, the kind of thing.
Better hide behind that.
Yeah. It's better than saying that no, there is the Big Bang in the Quran. So these guys are taking tips from them. And anyway, in the process, we've created a new industry for people like Sabur Ahmed. We've created a new industry for people like what's the other guy's name? Yasir al-Wajidi wasn't it? This is another clown.
Why do they have these conversations like on air? Surely these are tips and stuff they should be talking about behind closed doors, It was showing the world. So
my friend Ghalib made him. Oh, yeah, sorry, go on.
No, I was going to say, just definitely don't be interrupting one of these moms either.
So this guy had a debate with with my friend Ghalib on evolution, and he was just totally blown away. This guy had absolutely no, and we know he had taken a couple of pointers from this previous guy with Sabur Ahmed. So anyway, so this Yasir al-Wajidi was also there. So this anti-apostasy squad was actually training Mufti.
I mean, what are you doing? No, this is all well and good, but garbage in, garbage out. No matter how many tips and tricks and arguments you learn.
There is a clear panic in the ranks of these Muslims. Do you want to see more evidence of that, Nuria?
Yes, show us, please.
This is going to be. This is going to be very pleasing for everyone. Have a listen to this one. Listen to this.
Oh my god. The passion.
I'm not a Muslim. You go, boy.
Yes.
Yeah, well done. Shahada. Ashhadu an la ilaha illallah wa ashhadu. You didn't know the rest. I'm not Muslim.
It's like cult initiation, not Muslim,
Yeah. I don't know.
Good on you.
But look at that. This passion is actually real. I get that. It's the same.
It's dangerous, to be honest.
Of course it's dangerous. Of course it's dangerous. So they managed to do it for 1400 years by shutting us down. Nuria, how dare you? You want to leave Islam? We're not going to let you corrupt our society. Boom, gone. Now they can't do it. Now women, ordinary men, were speaking against it so openly, so proudly, and so eloquently that when we put you, when we have a debate with you, when we have a conversation with you in front of an audience, you're like, I don't know. Yes, 9-year-old was okay back then. There's actually, so one of the guys in that video that I showed, the ex-Muslim Sahil one, so one cleric got up and he actually got angry with his own fellow Muslims. He said, "They're not answering you. I will answer you," you know? And then the whole crowd erupted into laughter. They were like, yeah. He was like, "They're not answering your questions, ex-Muslim. I'll answer you." So Sahil actually managed to get a hold of him after the show, and he had a conversation with him, and he put that on his YouTube channel. That's a pretty hilarious call too. So I think it goes for about 40 minutes or so. If you do get a chance, do watch that as well. So yeah, I think it's quite amazing that what's happening with these. But sorry, I'll wrap it up very quickly. So they say that, oh no, ex-Muslims just talk crap about when they expose Sahil, because we obviously named and shamed Mufti Wajidi and this anti-apostasy squad for doxing someone and jeopardizing someone's life. And I said, no, look, he's all right. Look, nothing happens. The ex-Muslims exaggerate. There is no threat on their lives. Blah. And we know, look, somebody just got killed in Nigeria. People get killed in India all the time. So many bloggers were hacked to death in broad daylight. In Bangladesh, so many times. It just happens all the time. But okay, you would say, well, these are just ordinary Muslims. Yeah, these are not the official teachings of Islam. But have a look at this one. Look at this note. It goes, the whole world curses on you. If I ever see you, you bastard, I will murder you. Oh, dog! Hey, dog! I will murder you. So I'm sorry. I'm just translating that as I'm reading it. So yeah, that's basically what he said. He said, "You are a bastard, dog. I will kill you." So you'll be like, "Okay, well, this is just an ordinary. Yeah, Harris, fair enough. Grow a thicker skin. Blah blah blah."
No, Harris, definitely report. Did you?
No, but Nuria, but listen to this. This is not just an ordinary troll guy. This is an actual cleric. This is his channel.
What?
This is he is a scholar of Islam. He's an actual cleric. Ignore the fact that he's just a tiny little man and he won't be able to do anything when he sees me. But regardless, but look at the clickbaits that he puts in. He goes, what? And these are the conversations. Just have a look at the thumbnail. Can you see this thumbnail, the second one? And
yeah.
But surely you can't read what it says.
No,
these are the questions that they talk about when we say that. Don't force us to go deep in fiqh. It says, what to do if you accidentally drink the milk of your wife directly from her teeth. That's what it says. He's discussing that. He's discussing that. So that's the kind of guy. And look, this guy. So this guy wants to murder me. And YouTube has the audacity. And look, he even shows his thumbnail as well. Hey, look, what do you do?
Surely he would consider that would be haram to show. How does he think that's...
No, but he wants to get some views as well. How is he going to get views?
For sure. But Harris definitely report that.
Yeah, Nuria, but how many people can we report?
I know, but just report him. If he's got a YouTube channel, just report that.
YouTube just doesn't do anything. YouTube is hopeless. I told you, I just reported on this Nigerian murder, blasphemy.
Yeah, just really quickly on that, because I don't want the moment to go. Afro-Humanist, I see you in the chat. Thank you so much for being here. I was actually mentioning that your stream got taken down by YouTube. The same thing happened to Harris's Urdu stream in relation to the Nigerian incident. But you're here, you want to shed a new light on it, talk about it. By all means, do we have the link? Yeah, links in the chat. So, I mean, feel free to come and join and talk about that if you want to.
Intellectually Confused is saying Sahil doxing royally backfired. Yes, they doxed him, backfired. So come on, now you got to think. The more you talk about it, the worse it's going to get for you. And you can't ignore us either. So what are you going to do? It's a double-edged sword. Basically, tsunami.
Yeah,
of ex-Muslims is coming, but basically, this 1400-year-old party that you've been enjoying is over. The party's over.
1400-year-old barbarity you've been enjoying is over.
Yeah,
for
sure. It's a party for them, though. Yeah. Berb is saying the Mufti Hamdard exposed Sahil only to get it. Our beloved prophet called only Rasul on national TV? Yes, exactly. So on the national TV, Sahil is actually a well-spoken guy. He actually never curses or abuses anyone. So on the national TV, in that debate, he said, who said it? He said, Rasul said it. He just said Rasul, which is a title, yeah? Rasul means the prophet. And so he said, the cleric got angry on that. No! Make sure you mention his name with respect. And Sahil was like, okay, all right. What do you want me to say? He goes, say Sallallahu Alaihi Wasallam after that. But Sahil didn't say it. But he was like, okay, whatever. But wait till these people, this larger Muslim audience that are going to be made aware of this word ex-Muslim, wait till they see now ex-Muslims on YouTube. And they're going to see me. They're going to see Sahil. They're going to see all these other ex-Muslims. And then they're going to see, look at the way we talk about Muhammad. We say, Prophet Muhammad one day got horny and he said, I want a piece of that ass. And he's referring to that to his daughter-in-law. This is true. He did that. So wait till you see that. So yeah, keep talking about us. Keep talking about us. Keep threatening us. Keep doxing us. Keep exposing us. You're just doing us a favor. Because why? As Armin, my friend, says that. Because I usually don't use these kind of absolutist terms, but we have to in this case. We don't have to worry about it. We have an easier fight. Why? Because intellectually, we have an easier battle to fight because we have the truth on our side. It's so easy for us. All we have to do is just put these questions forward. That's it. Sit back, watch the show. You'll be damned if you defend a pedophilic act, and if you don't defend it, then you'd be damned even then. So then you're throwing your prophet under the bus. So it's a double-edged sword for them. There's barbaric.
Yeah, and how long can you stay in that? Like how long can you stay in that limbo if you are really trying to be part of this modern progressive world? You can't. But also, I love the rendition of, instead of "May peace be upon him," "May the police be upon him." I love that version. Yeah, but it's ridiculous when they actually expect you to still respect the beliefs and say all of those like add-ons. Like, I haven't got time for this, mate. Oh my gosh, yeah. Anyway.
To help me produce more videos like these, support me on Patreon or PayPal.